everybody. Oh my gosh, it's Sunday. It's a fun day Sunday. I'm Charlie Grace with Charlie Grace Adventures. I am so happy you guys are here. I see there's lots of people who are joining us, but do me a favor. If this is your first time watching, first of all, thank you. This is really cool. We love having a great time on Sunday doing a live stream. Give us a like. Give us a share. Share this out on your social media tabs and community tabs. We're going to have a lot of fun. We've got some special guests. We're going to give away a prize. We're going to play some games. We got a lot of things going on. So just thanks for being here. Really cool. So let's get going and see who we have in the chat today. By the way, if we make you smile or make you laugh and you feel ever so compelled to give a super chat, we'll let you know where those super chats go to. We love to support people and pay it forward. So we've been giving a lot of our super chats to helping single moms get groceries. We'd love to just pay it forward and do acts of kindness as we go out with different kinds of servers and staffs and just things people in need and people in our community of need, especially in our RV community. If there's things that happen, we'd love to make sure that we take care of our own. So just let you know, that's where it goes. All right, let's see who we have in the comments today. Oh my gosh, all these amazing people are here. My buddy Nate from Land Cloud, who just did an amazing live. By the way, that was a lot of fun. If you guys have not seen the fluffy fun feed with his two land clouds, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, absolutely adorable. And my buddy Boondock with Boomers here. Thank you so much, Lance, for being here. Awesome. Over here, live in the dream, or live in the dream, I should say. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate that. Georgianne. Hey, Georgianne. Took a couple weeks off. I missed you guys. I'm telling you, it's sort of weird when I'm not here all the time, right? Land Cloud Raid. Woohoo. Hey, Tommy. Thanks, GL Adventures, for being here. And Amanda just chilling. How's it going? There's my buddy Brene. Oh my gosh. Love seeing all my friends. Alan Schaefer. Hey, Alan. Good to see you. Awesome. So much fun. And there's Adrian and Ruth. I love these guys. They're so much fun. Ringo and Czar. Here we go. Fluffy Ray from Debbie. Yay. Howie Van. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Guys, we've got some really cool things we're going to talk about when it comes to our headlines, because lots of really cool things happening. Michelle is here as well. There we go. Michigan Carol. And Bree, good to see you. Fluffy Dog Raid. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Well, let me get to it right now, because I got to tell you, we have a really cool guest today, and I met these guys. They've got a fantastic YouTube channel, and I think I've got their channel pinned in the comments. So if you guys will go check it out, you can. But more importantly, they're also not really cool people. I love these guys, but they're also a contestant on that RV Unplugged show, which I know a lot of you guys have been watching. So if you're ready, I'm going to bring up our guests, because they've got lots of stuff going on. Here we go. Hold on. Here they come. Okay, I'll give you guys two guesses who this might be. Who could it be? It's Venturesome Couple.
There you go.
It's Martha and Chris. Hey guys, first off, you're in your truck. What's going on?
I'll let Martha tell this story, but yes, we are.
All right. So, we're about RV life, RV community, and Chris and I, we love to help anyone out that we can. So we actually have a friend who filmed RV Unplugged, edits RV Unplugged, works for the NRVTA, and he's a close friend of ours. And they're stuck out in Lake Havasu on BLM land.
Yes.
Yeah. He hurt his foot.
So we don't know if it's broken or ligament damage. So we decided to take off this morning at about 6:45 a.m. and drive just under 700 miles to get to him, to make sure that he can leave tomorrow morning as planned, because we don't leave anybody stranded.
No, so
That's
he's
right.
got, his wife, 3 small children. He's got like a 100-pound generator that weighs as much as his wife, 100 pounds. And I'm like, you have 2 CrossFit friends that are going that way. I'm like, we can just make it there. Well, we got you.
So we pulled over in a truck stop in the middle of absolutely nowhere, because we did not want to miss your live.
That is so cool. I'm so excited. And by the way, I love how you guys do this, because that's part of the community. That's exactly what we do. We help our friends out in need, and you guys have been driving since what? It's like 6 o'clock this morning.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've only got 70 miles to go. It's been it's been a long one.
Long one. Oh my gosh. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming and being here and stopping at a truck stop. This is like so cool. I appreciate that. I'm listening to what people are saying over here. Let me go back to our comments. Adrian and Ruth said, that's awesome. Never leave a man behind.
That's right. Nobody gets left.
Nobody gets left. Oh my gosh. So let's go through just a little bit of your story, because I love how this whole thing unfolded. How did you guys get into traveling?
Well, I tried to convince Martha to do this back in, I think it was 2019. And I was like, let's go full time in an RV. And there was some expletives that start with F and end with no. And And then, like a lot of people, COVID kind of hit, and my job went remote. And I said, when better to hit the road? So, we ordered our RV in the end of 2020, and picked it up in 21 and took off.
Yeah, so we had a travel trailer prior, so I didn't know that you could live in your RV full time. Keep in mind, I'm from Alaska. It's small.
It's cold. You don't live in there in the winter.
No, no.
So in 2021, our daughter decided to go to college down in Florida and go back to work for Disney. And so she asked us to drop her off. Well, we got stuck waiting on our RV to be built and fell in love with Florida. So we bought a home base down there and kind of set up shop out of Florida and just hit the road. And like I said, we're in Southern California, about to be Arizona right now. But let's see, what does this truck say? 42,150 miles in 2 years.
Wow. Wow, that's impressive. And Alaska to Florida is quite the difference, I gotta say. I mean, that's a huge change.
Well, Martha's like, get me out of the snow. I said, all right, hold my beer. Here's some humidity.
Let me change this just a little bit.
My hair.
Yeah. These are the things. These are things that women talk about. It's all about the hair, man. It's all about the hair. So I see a cute, fluffy something breathing. I was gonna say breathing behind your back, Martha. Who is this lovely, precious one?
This is Callie.
Oh,
this is our Rottweiler, Callie. She is our absolute ride or die puppy. She goes everywhere with us.
She is so cute. Now, how old is Callie?
Callie just turned 7. Go ahead.
Yeah, she just turned 7.
She's a 420 puppy.
Good to know. Yeah. We'll call her Earth Day. Earth Day is 422. So, there you go.
We could have named her Snoop.
That could have gone. I like that. There's a thought. I love this. I want to know real quick, and since you guys have been doing this for a while, do you have any examples of your travels that went awesome and then some that went not so great? And I could talk about a few that you might have put on your channel.
Go ahead. You start with
Let's
this.
see.
What about the awesome? I know where she's.
Awesome is going to be anytime we're at Fort Wilderness or in Key West.
Yeah, we are big fans of the tropical weather, island vibes, slow down pace, just
Camp
relax.
Margaritaville.
And then, of course, huge Disney nuts. So those are our examples of what went right. I guess I'll go with what went wrong. I can tell you that being in a hurry and using a razor blade to cut open your belly after you flood your black tank into your trailer, and then cutting a hole through your gray tank, and just because you're really special, you grab a drill and poke 4 holes through the bottom of it. Highly discouraged. So that would be I would say our number 1 screw up so far. The second one is going to be Venturesome Couple, back when Martha and I were traveling. Don't ever tell Martha to load everything you need in a trailer for 4 months.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was before I knew like a good weight balance, the dry weight and all that.
Yeah, so
No concept.
we overloaded our little travel trailer we had and literally broke our suspension. 3 out of 4 leaf springs on I-5 in Kent, Washington, and I had the pleasure of rebuilding the entire suspension on the trailer in the KOA in Kent, Washington, with Martha and I, because it was during COVID and nobody would come help us.
And we were getting ready to go 5 days through Canada back to Alaska, and yeah.
Thank God it happened in Washington and not in Canada. It'd have been a little bit harder to get supplies.
Wow. Okay. Well, I gotta admit, I'm just as bad when it comes to packing. I mean, I will tell you right now, I'm going through a massive downsizing of a lot of stuff. And for me, my closet is my biggest issue. I'm not going to lie. It's not my dishes. It's not this. I don't like shopping, and I like having it in my closet. I can just pull it out and go. So this has been like a challenge. So I know if I had to and now I'm in a van, which is so crazy for me to say this out loud, because you'd think I need like a whole other trailer just for clothes.
Yeah. What about you? Tell us what not so great for you on the road.
You know what? It's been really interesting. I will agree with you. I want to talk about Margaritaville for a second, because y'all just put out a good video. I want to let people know that it's a really great. I love this place. I think it's one of my favorite little RV resorts, especially in Florida. Highly recommend it. And I've even got a discount if you guys want to check it out. I think it's Charlie Grace 10. But not so great. Have been some really interesting small private areas that are really unlevel, to the point where I have bottomed out because I have 6.5 inches of ground clearance. Ooh, yeah. So I bottomed out and I've ripped off. Talk about the bolts that hold my black tank on. That's been fun. I'm a big fan of zip ties and duct tape. You got to have them.
Mandatory.
Yes.
Mandatory. It's mandatory. That's a big one. Another one might be I've had 3 different RVs in my lifetime. So far I'm on my 3rd. So I've learned some things around, but I literally think I sold the second one just because I couldn't get to stop smelling. I'm kind of blaming the black. I don't know what else to explain it to. I'm like, I don't know what we did. I don't know how it happened, but for some reason it smelled like I had a litter of skunks in my RV. So I couldn't get it out. Oh no. So it was one of those, I'll trade this in. I'm good. You guys can figure it out. Learning the hard way. I love this.
Yeah.
I just got done writing a book. This is sort of cool. And I'll just share this real quick with y'all. Let me see. And we can talk about it later. I just wrote a book called RV with Your Dog. And Callie is so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. But a lot of people don't know that I have this huge experience working with animals. I've worked in zoos and aquariums. I've done a whole big thing, and worked with dogs with training and the whole shebang when it comes to traveling. So I put this out as an ebook. I'm actually going to put it out in paperback in about 3 months. But if you guys ever want to take a look at this, I've got it on my store, on my website, charliegracieventures.com. But it's really, really interesting, and I'll tell you why. We've been traveling with dogs for a long time, but there's so many things that we miss, and sometimes we plan our trips for the humans, but we don't take the time to plan it for the dog too. And that causes a lot of stress and frustration when you're traveling because you're not taking those pit stops. You're leaving them for longer periods of time during the day. It's just a really cool, interesting read. So it's not, I think it's, what is it? $3.99 on Amazon.com. So check it out. It's really cool. I wish I had a coupon to give people. Maybe I'll get that in another month so I can give you guys a discount, but it's really neat.
Awesome. We'll have to go on and grab the book.
Little shameless plug. I've got some really good reviews from people who've already bought it, which is really cool. I was like, oh, that's really nice. Like, that was cool to put out there and see what's going on. Okay. I want to know, this is a good question. Someone asked me this. I know we've been to some RV shows. What is your favorite RV today? Ooh, that's a toughie.
Ooh, us. Well, I mean, we're like you. We're on our 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. See?
So what's our favorite? Go ahead. I mean, you know what I love.
I still miss our Valor. Not gonna lie.
Oh.
She wants we had an Alliance Valor 42 V13 with the dual patio. She missed that a lot. We traded it in when we got the 340 RL, the Alliance Paradigm 340 RL.
When we bought the home base, it didn't make sense to just have a bigger rig, and we were able to downsize. This one is just under 38 feet, so we can get into more places. So it's like pros and cons. And I'm like, well, worst case scenario, we have this for a few years and switch back. Yeah,
for me, it's the one we have, the 340. I love the size because it's under 40 feet. It makes it way easier. When we had the toy hauler, I would have to look for 60-foot sites to be able to use the patio.
Yeah, they're absolutely huge. You know what? I just realized we have a really cool thank you. I want to give a shout out real quick. We have a super sticker from Adrian Ruth. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Yay. All right. We got to give a little shout out and a little thank you here. We got to do this. Thank you. Here we go. That's my Disney music. I hope you're happy. I'll take a little happiness. Throw that out there. Thank you so much. We love that. We've been doing some really cool things with our super chats, and it's been fantastic to pay it forward. And especially helping in our community, everything from individuals who've been ill, people who've had roadside emergencies, things like that. So it's really cool. I love that. Sony. Okay, here we go. Kathleen says, "Oh, there's Kathleen. One that's free, both in price and maintenance costs. I'll buy the fuel." Love Kathleen. She's a
when
Montana
she finds
gal.
that magic 8-ball, share it.
I know. I love. Oh, there's our friends. Find us camping. Thanks so much for being here. We've got our good friends here, Venturesome Couple. They are fantastic. Love these guys. If you have not checked out their YouTube channel, you really need to. They've got some great, just great information, great stories. I mean, they share the good, the bad, and the ugly, which I like. Because we learn from our mistakes. That's the way to do it. What is coming up? Because let's talk about this RV Unplugged thing for a minute. Because I've been watching it. I'm up to date. I've been watching who's eliminated, who's coming in, who's going. I've decided that I'm totally gonna play Jenga with Chris next time I meet him because he's serious.
It's on. Let's go.
And I don't want to give everything away, but I just want to say I think a paintball game would be good with you two as well. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
You guys were good. No, you were like a team. There's no doubt about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I love this. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we were the most experienced with paintballs and guns and like all that in general. Me being Alaskan Native Indian, I hunt. I'm a hunter.
Yeah.
Chris, military, Air Force, law enforcement, and he hunts. So, and we hunt together. So we had a really good team dynamic going into it. We didn't really say much. We just like looked at each other, head nod, and we're like, right into it.
We got
the
this.
show has been the best part. The best part for us is that people ask all the time, well, how much was this staged? It's reality TV. It's not. When you seen me blow up last week, that was not scripted. That was me with just sheer frustration. So everything you're seeing, the competition was real. They really did, have us out there, and the emotions were real.
But the best part about it too, I mean, we love competitions, but when the cameras weren't running, or when we're not competing, we're in each other's camps, we're hanging out.
Still community.
Yeah, Ryan made a brisket. It's been great.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I got to give a little shout out so people understand what this is. If you don't know, it is on YouTube. That's number one. It's free. You can watch it on YouTube. And they essentially started two teams, which I thought was cool. It was sort of like playing kickball. You're like, choosing people and going back and forth. And then they did a switcheroo, which was even more exciting. I thought that was a cool idea. But you guys need to, if you haven't watched it, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but there's some really cool things. There's probably some YouTubers that you may or may not know, which is fun. We had Chris and Katrina on before. On the show, which is fun. And I don't know if you've talked to them since, because I don't think I've made him laugh more in my lifetime when we did the cock episode. And he was just falling on the floor. So it was awesome.
They're great people.
They are.
Yeah.
We were just messaging with them like a couple days ago.
We'll see them next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so cool. And they're doing a get together, a big camp out in Texas. So tell me just a little bit about that.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to be in Athens, Texas, directly adjacent to the National RV Training Academy, where we filmed RV Unplugged, and they're doing a rally, and I believe they do 150 spots, boondocking with the cast, and there's going to be, of course, barbecue, because it's Texas, you got to feed us, and there's going to be fireside chats every night. They've got seminars.
Yeah,
They've got
I think we're going to do like zip lining and stuff. So it's going to be a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
So you get to participate with a lot of the events that the cast went through in the show at the actual rally, which is why we're heading the direction we were. We just took the detour to help out a friend.
And the last night is going to be the finale. So we get to watch it outside on a big screen together.
So real quick, do you know who won? Or is everyone going to find
Yes.
out then? Okay, all right.
Everybody will find out. Of course, we know who won. We were there, but nobody else will know until that day. They've got us on a non-disclosure, but I can say that as of Saturday, we're still in it.
Okay, good to know. I know, it's very exciting. Okay, I've got a question here. Charlie Grace, question. Would you go on the show? Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh. I think what's great about this is the challenges are physical, a little mental. There was the karaoke singing. I would have rocked that one. I'm sorry. I would have gone there. That would have been my jam, because I know you guys like, no. You were on paintball. That was your gift, right? You had that one going. I would have to do the other quirky ones, but I probably would have done the rappelling backwards, because I can't do that very well. It would be. I would take my buddy. Okay, Boondeck with Boomer. I would take you with me, because you're my YouTube bestie, and we would rock this. Being two hilarious people who just don't know much about anything, but we're really fun to watch on camera. So there you go. Yeah, I would do it. But I think, isn't that one of the things you're doing, is also auditioning people if they're interested during that camp out? Yeah.
Somebody
somebody might be able to win a spot.
Yeah, that's what we hear, is that they're going to actually take one person one couple from the rally for next season's show. So I think that's a really cool option.
Well, I think it's great they're going to do another season, because I think the first season was good. Get a little idea of what people are into, because you guys were guinea pigs. You didn't know really what we were getting into, did you? No idea.
No, we didn't know anything. It was hilarious, because they used like a plagiarized non-disclosure and consent form from like Survivor that I swear they must have just scratched the name out. And it basically says, you have no right, shut up and show up. And we're like, we're in, let's roll.
Okay. And by the way, I'm taking all your water. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but that's why they did the first season with all folks that were comfortable behind the camera and being on camera, was because it was a proof of concept. And
Yeah.
so from here on out, I don't think it's all going to be social media,
and
folks.
it was really long days too. So
Oh,
there
yeah.
were some
Oh,
really
yeah.
long days.
Yeah.
People don't realize how long, and you get up and you got to get going. This okay, Charlie Grace, can't wait to be on the show with you then next year. Okay, the gauntlet has been thrown. I'm just saying, he's got to be back in Canada.
Yeah. If
scary.
I was going to reach out to somebody, today is someday would be a good place to go. Hint, hint.
Yeah. Just saying. Just saying. Hint, hint. Is Lance strong enough to compete? I don't know, but his hair is like Samson, like the Samson Delilah thing. I think he'll be fine. We just did a hair measurement. He's like a half an inch just shorter than my hair, and he has like 6 or 7 bandanas. So if he can keep his bandanas on, we'd be winning the whole thing. This is
good
great.
to go.
Yeah.
I love this. Oh my gosh. All right, really quick. Let's go through a couple more questions that I know people came up with. And since you're traveling today, here's an important one. What's your favorite travel snack, Martha?
Let's see. We usually have, we're kind of boring. So protein bars, an RX protein bar.
She's lying. She's lying. Skinny popcorn. The girl will go through a bag. I'm guilty too. I love that stuff.
And Cali. So we rarely buy it. So we bought one today because it's a long travel day, but we haven't had that in months.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Usually it is exactly what she said.
But usually it's just an RX bar and some nuts, depending on usually we do about 250 miles.
Yeah. Understood. I'm really bad at these things too. I am a Chex Mix kind of gal. Chex Mix and Goldfish, because as you're driving, like little teen, all of a sudden you've got a gallon bag and it's gone, and you're like, what? Where'd it go?
Yeah. And Chris likes pistachios in the shell.
Yep.
Ooh, good to know. Okay, as a YouTuber, this is really an interesting one. What YouTube channels do you watch the most, or what are some of your favorites that you found this year that you may, be interesting?
So I'll answer this because I know where we're going with this. So this will be it. So we actually have 2 different, of course, we have our YouTube Venturesome Couple, and then we have a YouTube channel under Martha, and that's just our consumer side of things. Mm-hmm. And we used to watch a ton of channels. Of course, as you know, I mean, as you're doing it, it becomes so labor intensive that you don't get as much time. But one of the ones that I like watching is Matt's Off-Road Recovery. He's out of Utah, and he just seems like a good old redneck boy getting people unstuck in the wilderness. Kind of sounds familiar, doesn't it?
And we watch a lot of CrossFit YouTube.
Yeah, but as far as like actual RV YouTube channels, literally it's people that we're friends with. That's the ones we watch, the people that we know and that we're friends with, because we want to support everybody.
And on occasion, there's like a subject or something that we see. We're like, oh, that's kind of cool. We want to learn that or know that. And that's how we do our research for places we go to. So, yeah. Speaking
of research, let's talk about this for a second, because we have one of our past couples that we're on called How We Van. They're fantastic. And they just put up on their website a prompt for how to use ChatGPT, an AI search engine, saying, I want to go from Santa Fe to Key West in 6 days, and I want to stay only at 4-star resorts, or you go through this whole thing, and it actually plans out your whole entire trip. It's amazing. So if you guys haven't done that, I know. Wow. No. There's tons of apps out there, RV Trip Wizard, whatever, but we're really starting to get into this AI thing a little bit more. And they laid it out. They have a video on it, and they laid it out very quickly on their website. So I'm going to give a plug. So How We Van, you guys need to check it out. Really cool channel. And they have a Gretsch. They have a Gretsch van. Really nice couple.
I'm grabbing Martha's phone, and I'm going to text myself that.
He's like, I'm going to write this down. How We Van. I know.
Because I'm going to forget it.
Yeah, we would forget.
There we go.
That's okay. That's okay. I have a hard time because I do have so many friends online, and I really take the time when I'm just, especially late at night, I'm like, okay, let me try to go through some of these. And I can always give a heart. I can't always give a comment to every single thing, but I try. It's hard. But there's so many really cool channels out there. So I just keep looking for new ones. And I love talking to people who are just now, you guys just started this channel how long ago?
Coming up on 2 years.
So
almost 2 years.
Was what,
That's
July?
Really cool.
We put our first video out mid-May of 21, but we didn't pick our rig up until 4th of July weekend. So like mid-July of 21 is when we really started putting videos out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before that was just kind of like the precursor to packing up the house, and
it's the worst videos ever.
Yeah, don't you love this first couple? They're like, oh, they're still
Oh,
there.
it's
Oh,
we jokingly say that it looked like a funeral. It's like, who died?
Yeah.
It was so
It's so
somber and
painful.
awful.
So,
Okay.
we both came from doing Teams calls, and we're just like sitting there like this, just staring at the camera. And I go to look at him, and he's like, "Don't look at me." And I was like, "I can look at you." And he's like, "No, you can't. We're reading stuff off the iPad." And
It was
we were
awful.
hungry. The house was echoey. It was just, yeah.
It's killing. It's killing. Okay, listen, we are going to do a giveaway. We're at giveaway time, guys. I know that sounds horrible. You're like, what? Giveaway time already? And as our guests, you guys get to pick the magic word. So what word do you think we should have people type in the chat today? What do you guys think? You pick it. Anything.
Go for it.
Marshmallow.
Ooh. Like that? Did I spell right? Marshmallow? Try that. Okay, guys.
Yeah,
you got to
that looks
spell.
right to me.
Martha said to spell
Close
marshmallow. So you guys have to type in the chat if you want to win something cool. And when I say cool, I mean cool. You could get a shirt. You could get an Amazon gift card. You could get a Charlie Grace Adventures hat. There could be all sorts of swag. You never know. It's always exciting. So type marshmallow in the chat. Now, here's the caveat. I'm just going to say this. If you have won in the past 30 days, please do not type in the chat. Or you can forfeit and give it to the next person, which is fine. But we're going to do a 30-day thing because we've had some multiple winners over the time, and always a good time. So let's see how many. We have 25 right now in the house. We'll get we got 12. It's reaching up there. See what's going on. Hey, there's Thomas. Good to see you, Thomas. I see that J Mike came in as well. Good to see you as well. Thin Blue Lane, my partners in crime, my sister. I call her. We're Martha. If you want to join the the Sisters of the Traveling Margaritas.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sounds
I'm
like
just
your
saying.
kind of group.
Yeah.
We got T-shirts. We're good like that. We get together, a bunch of RV women, and we make margaritas. It's a lot of fun. So Sisterhood of the Traveling Margaritas. Yep, that's it. All right, let's see where we're going here, guys. Looking good. Ringo and Zara, thanks so much for being here. All right, we got a few. We got 14. I'm going to give about 5 more seconds. Oh, here we go. Johnny says, my wife might want to join that. Hey, we're always taking people. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to call it 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's draw this puppy. Let's see. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Who's it going to be? Let's take a guess. I don't know. I always get excited. Who's going to win today? It's Adrian and Ruth.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Congratulations, guys. This is fun. Okay, here's the rules, guys. All you got to do is email me, charliegraceadventures@gmail.com within the next 10 days, preferably really sooner, and we will send you something really cool in the mail. So make sure you put your T-shirt size and address that I can send things to, and we will get that out to you promptly. Congratulations. So cool. All right. Let me take that down. Let me stop sharing this. Okay. You guys seem to have been traveling a while, and I know another person who's been traveling a while. I sort of need to bring him up because I know he has internet issues, and I hate to just throw this on you, but I have a Canadian who just can't seem to. Yeah, well, we'll just put it like that. Is my Canadian ready to come up? Maybe.
Of course I am. However, I was just in the washroom.
Okay, everybody, this is Lance with Boondocking Boomer, otherwise known as my partner in crime. He always likes to wear my shirt with my picture on his chest. I don't know why.
Promote your show, and I look good in this. What can I say? And it's only one of a kind. That's the thing. So
it's one of a kind. All right. So Lance, where in the world are you today? We all need to know, so we're aware of your. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty close to you, as you know.
I'm scared.
Really close. I could be knocking at your door any day. No. What's the name? Tullahoma? Yeah, Tullahoma.
You're in Tullahoma.
Tullahoma. Yeah, Tennessee.
Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Oh,
okay.
That too. And they're Jack Daniels Brewery, so I might get a drink later.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'm
and
4 days back in Canada. Yeah.
That's true. And you have to be back by what day?
Next Saturday.
Good to know.
April.
We will all be safe by next Saturday. He will be up there.
I'll be out of your state.
Good to know. So they've been talking about taking long trips, and I know you drive very differently. You drive short trips, very, like 2-3 hours is like your happy spot, right?
That's it. That's all I do. 2 or 3 hours every day. Go from one place to another. When I went from Buffalo, New York to to the border at Florida. It took me a month to get there. I averaged 1 hour a day. So I stopped a lot and see things, right? That's the whole purpose of traveling, is to go and see things, right?
Absolutely. What have been some of the highlights real quick on your trip? I can't talk.
Highlights. Well, you guys know Key West is like #1, right? Best place to go all the time. And then my second was Malibu RV Park. It was up a 300-foot cliff in Malibu, looking over the ocean. Well, that was amazing.
Nice.
And then camping overnight on the beach in Corpus Christi on Mustang Island. That was amazing too.
Ooh,
awesome.
I like that. That's really cool.
I do have one fourth one. It's kind of top secret. Don't let this get out, okay? It's when I went to South Padre Island. I tried to camp on the beach, but I did able to sneak into Elon Musk's SpaceX facilities and went right up to the rocket. If you go to my channel, you can watch a short when I drove right up to the launch facility. Yeah, that was my highlight.
I don't think we should let Lance drive a rocket or be anywhere near a rocket. This. He likes to push buttons. This would be a bad idea. So,
Did he have anything to do with that one that just had a little bit of a catastrophe?
No. I had no, I had nothing to do with that blow up. No, God.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised me. He might have like switched a wire. I don't know how this works. This kills me. Jeez, man. Jeez, you're killing me. Hey, before I forget, I've got you up here. We were talking about how long we've been doing this. I've been doing my channel since January 15th. I just want to say thank you to everyone real quick. Here we go. Doing this for a while, and we're at 7,500 subscribers and over 500,000 views. That's amazing. Really cool.
You just went to 7,500 today. Congratulations.
Thank you. That was a big deal. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, I got to make it to that 10. 10's the next milestone. Got to get to 10,000.
Yes.
Keep moving on up. I think what has been the biggest boost to your channel these days?
Mine?
Us?
No, okay. I'm sorry. I'm pointing. I'm pointing this way. Chris and Martha. Sorry.
Oh.
The biggest boost has been actually getting out and spending time in the community, going to rallies and going to Matt's rallies and just meeting people, and then of course collaborating on channels like yourself, just to get everybody exposure, so we all go up together. Yeah,
I agree. When it's exactly right. We all go up together, and you talk to some of the bigger channels, the ones that have grown consistently and things like that. It's just sticking with it. And finding your tribe. Really, really cool. Lance, what do you think has been some of the biggest growth to your channel?
Doing sub to sub. No.
So
just doing the same thing. Getting out there. Connecting with the Philippine people.
Really?
No. Going to the what's the other one? Tuber chat. Places like that.
You've been connecting.
Mine's all just for fun. Mine was for my sons while I'm traveling, so they know where I am and what I'm doing. But
here we go. Wait. We all want to be Charlie Grace when we grow up. Why? Thank you. That's
Absolutely.
So sweet. It's not a bad gig. I'm just saying it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. Lance and I had the opportunity of meeting up at a small state park, which was Amazeballs.
Riverwood.
Do you guys like going to state parks?
Yeah, I was really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love state parks. This one was really cool. And what was it named, Lance?
Riverwood.
Do you remember the name? Rickwood.
Rickwood Canyon. Rickwood. What the heck were those called?
This should be a trivia. This should be a trivia question. This is good. Speaking of that, let's do some trivia real quick. Hold on a second. Since we're talking about it, I'm going to get you on this. Ready? Here we go.
Okay.
What state was Charlie Grace spelunking in her last video? Lance, would you like to answer that one?
Alabama.
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness.
Close.
Okay. All right. Okay. Naj just made in. Oh my gosh. Thanks for being here, Naj. We're gonna have a little fun real quick. We're gonna go through a couple questions and make sure geography is not my gig, but some of these things are just a little more interesting because me, I like 50 states of fun. We're not doing 50 questions, I promise. But which state has the longest river? And this one always gets me every time.
I know that one too.
Don't say it.
You guys know it?
Martha and Chris, do you guys want to take a guess?
Colorado.
Good guess. Lance, what do you think?
I'm saying Texas.
You're saying Texas? Okay, let's see if we got guys in the chat. You guys take a guess in the chat and you let me know what you think. Okay, Johnny says Montana. That's a good guess. I like that. It starts.
Let me Google it.
Tim says Mississippi. That would be my first guess. I got to admit, that was really cool.
Well,
it's not Mississippi.
That would be the river,
I
but
figured
That would be the river
too,
and a
see,
state.
I thought it.
yeah.
I thought about it. All right, I'm going to give you guys the answer. It's Missouri.
What?
I know.
Oh,
What? Missouri.
because
yeah.
it goes
Move
like this up
around.
and down the states. Yeah.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's
All right.
really-
All right, here's a good one. I know Martha might know this one. Which state is the home of the longest coastline in the United States, over 6,640 miles, greater than that of all the states combined?
Which state is the home?
Alaska.
Just saying. What do you think it is, Lance? Please say Delaware. Please say.
Maine.
Wait. Okay, Alaska. Alaska. You guys are smart. Look at
Yeah,
this,
must be
Alaska.
right.
Minnesota's a
Yeah,
good.
cool.
Minnesota's a good guess too. Hey, Eric B. Hope you're having a great night. Texas. Yeah, Texas is a big
California.
place. It
Yes,
is
it
Alaska.
Mhm.
It's Alaska,
It's Alaska.
It's my home
which is
state.
a very big place. Which, by the way, I have a
And where does
very. Where's what?
Sorry, go ahead.
What'd you say?
Where does it border?
What is it? Border? Russia.
You can see it from
Borders
your
my
back porch,
wonderful
allegedly.
The border's Canada. Canada.
Oh,
Yeah, that lovely country. Okay,
Our great
this is
friends
a
up
good one.
north.
And this is as you guys are traveling. What state is bordered by Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming?
1, 2,
Wow.
3,
It's a big one.
6.
It's a
6
state.
states?
What? I know
That's
it's.
gotta
Yeah.
be Texas, that one.
You think?
Because Texas is so big. Well,
It's a good
I
one.
think
No,
Oklahoma.
can't be Texas.
No, Oklahoma's on there.
Oh, Oklahoma's on there?
Oklahoma's
Well,
on there,
then
yeah,
I was thinking Colorado.
Okay.
Wyoming,
All right.
but-
Chris
I'm
is going to
talking
go to Colorado.
today, I guess.
Montana. Tim says Colorado.
Yeah,
Johnny says Colorado. Colorado would be the correct answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. Woohoo! Go. Pam's got two.
That's why I do the planning.
All right, here we go. This is why we'll stop with this one. What state hosts the most amazing balloon festival that every RVer has on their trip wish list?
That's an easy one.
Don't wait. Just wait. Let's see if we get some in the chat. See if anyone can figure out
Yeah.
where this is. Let me see.
You guys
Nevada,
probably went to it, didn't you? Nope.
New Mexico, Colorado. Hey there, Broken
Hey,
Nomad.
Jen.
Thanks so much for being here. New Mexico. Okay, guys. It is Chris and Martha.
New Mexico. New Mexico.
New Mexico.
It is in New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, to be exact, and it is fantastic. Have you guys ever been there?
No, but we keep trying to get tickets, and it seems next to impossible.
Yeah.
It conflicts with our scheduling.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard.
I drove
It's hard.
through it.
Oh,
Didn't see
And
it.
we
I drove
talked-
through
we
it
talked-
a few months ago. I didn't see it.
we talked about this one before. It said, what state will host the RV Unplugged boondocking camp out and show the season finale? Which one will it be? Dun, dun, dun. It will not be Tralfamador.
I don't know.
So, Alex,
Tralfamador.
thanks for being here, man.
Hey,
No aliens allowed. Go home. Okay, Lance, do you know what state this will be? Since you're Canadian, I give you a pass. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Okay, really?
I think it's Texas, isn't it?
It is Texas.
We'll have to
Of
give
course
him
it's
a hint. It
Texas.
rhymes with brisket.
It's Texas. We love Texas. Texas is fantastic. All right, we were just in Texas not that long ago. So I know I hear Kelly. She's ready. Is she ready to go out, or she's thinking?
There's a neighbor out with somebody just pulled up next to us with a dog. She's like, I
Well,
want to play.
Well, then let's talk about our dogs. So you just assume Google Maps route is the best route for RVs? I don't think so. That's the look. Or you don't expect to sit on the ground, do you?
They've got their chairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can relate to that.
Mhm.
Everyone's got their pamper pup. Oh, when the propane runs out and you don't want to get out of bed.
That's every night in ours.
Oh my
Callie down
gosh.
again with a princess blanket.
Mhm.
Here's my favorite. Took my dog camping as he sat there staring at the fire blankly. I realized he loves sticks and I was just burning a giant pile of his toys.
Aw. Poor puppy.
So sad.
Poor little guy. I don't always travel in a car, but when I do, James drives.
Home, James.
I'm going back to the future to stop my owner from getting that cat.
Ooh.
See? Yeah, these are cute. I know. I know. Gotta get some dog memes in for the day. I don't know, man. What if I never find out who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You a good boy? Who's a good boy? Did you pack my
Pack
bone?
my bone.
Yeah, you packed everything. You never know what you're gonna miss, right? In life, it's not where you go, it's who you go with. And that's the most important thing right there. So if you're bringing your forever best friend with you, that's right. It's really important. That's a big deal. Well, guys, this has been fun. Oh my gosh, this is like one of those great shows where I get to hang out with friends and friends and friends. Got all these people in the chat. And you know what? And John Chalker's here. So hey, John Chalker, good to see you, man.
Hey,
Thanks so
John
much for
Chalker.
being here. Always a good time. Lance, do you have any parting comments or anything we need to know about now that we know you're going to be in Canada
In 6 days.
in 6
I
days?
got two more stops to make on the way home, and going to the heck is it called again?
I don't know. What's it called?
Another
What's it called?
another cavern. 400 miles of cavern trails inside of it. It's huge in Kentucky. Mammoth Caves.
Mammoth Caves.
Something.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm stopping
nice.
there on Wednesday, and on Friday I'm stopping at the Ark Encounter in Ohio. I think it's in Ohio. Where
It's
this
in
guy built
Kentucky.
a huge scale 1-to-1 ark that people can go into and look around in.
Very exciting. Very cool. Well, I can't wait to see your videos. I can't wait to check and see what's going on. And if you guys want to see how Lance and I try to get along
We do it
in a
best we
kite
can.
and spelunking in a cave and then taking a hike, you'll understand the patience of Job that I have.
And me too. You. Don't watch the video. You guys make a decision there.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. There's never a moment where I sit back and go, I ask him, I say, are you afraid of snakes? He's like, no. You afraid of bats? No. You afraid of redheads? He's like, a little.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I don't know what it's like to hang out with a redhead. You have no idea.
It's
At least
hard.
he didn't sniff your hair.
Yeah,
Well, there's proof of
that
that too.
happens.
Yeah, it's funny.
Poor guy. He had to- What? That didn't happen. That never happens. Anyways. All right, dude, listen, I'm going to put you in the basement. There's cookies down there. I'll talk-
I'll make cookies.
Okay, go get the cookies. God, he's hilarious. I swear it's so much fun. Well, guys, this has been so much fun. I do appreciate your being here. Is there anything we can do? I want to make sure everyone checks out your channel because it is really, really cool. And let's just make some new friends, which I always like. Let's see what everyone's got going on.
Absolutely.
If my moderators can drop their link for Venturesome Couple, you guys can check it out. They've got some great new videos, and you can also follow them on RV Unplugged and root for. You guys are on Team Red, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
we're on the red
That's right,
team.
Team Red. That's right, Team Red.
I have a quick funny story about the karaoke.
Oh, please.
So I grabbed the mic. I'm hyping up the crowd. We volunteered first because we know we cannot sing at all. Our daughter can
Smart.
sing amazingly. We don't know how she got that gift. It skipped a couple generations. So he's like, babe, I'm going to pick out the song. You talk to the crowd. So I'm working the crowd. They didn't, thank goodness they didn't show much of us karaokeing. We volunteered to go first, but he picked a duet.
Oh, no.
John Legend, All of Me.
Not a duet.
Not
Wow.
a duet. I looked at the monitor, I looked at him, and I whispered, and I was like, is that our song? Did you pick our song? And he's like, yeah, that's our song. It's a duet. And I was like, that is not a duet. He's like, but his wife's in the video. I'm like, yeah, dancing around.
Dancing
and he
around.
looked at me dead in the eye, and he goes, babe, you better work it.
You're our only hope.
I had my hair flopping. Like, I flipped my hair so many times.
Oh.
They stopped our song early because he's dancing around. He lifted me up. I did a leg pop. It was hilarious. And then he he went and he ran and he jumped down and he put one knee on the ground and he
And I
grabbed
went
my
to
hand.
slide
Yeah.
and split my knee open, and I was bleeding all down my leg. That never
Oh my
made it on the
gosh.
show.
Wow. Wow. You did like the whole dirty dancing thing. I mean, oh, what were you? Well, I'm glad you're
I got no
okay.
talent when it comes to that.
We had to
That's
we had
okay.
to put a performance on.
That's right. Bree's like, work it, go for it. Try. I love
Yeah.
this. Well, I'm glad you tried because there were some other. I mean, I saw the Elvis. I saw Chris singing Elvis and Katrina. They did a good
Yes.
job with that. That was that was totally within the realm of that crowd, though. I think they pandered to the crowd, quite honestly.
And
Always
we
a
were
good one.
all sober.
Yeah, that's
Should've
why
been
we.
the mama margaritas.
I know. Feeding my sister margaritas.
There you go. Also, and Landcloud says that's one way to get out singing. And Adrian Ruth says no one can put baby in the corner.
Right?
I'll put myself on timeout. I ain't ever doing that again.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I appreciate your being here so much. I want safe travels along the way. Please tell our friends that when you're helping them that we're thinking of them. If you guys need anything, let me know. And of course, if you're going to be in the Tennessee, Alabama area in the next, I know you're going to Texas, but I'm going to be wiggling up. I'm going to be going to Michigan and Ohio in June. I've got some gigs I got to do up there for a while, and then trying to stay out of these soggy, swampy Southeast for the summer. You know how that goes. The hair.
We'll be in Michigan in June. We'll have to catch
we're
up.
going to Indiana end of May
and then Michigan.
Beginning of June.
Okay, well, maybe we'll meet on the road. Yay, that'd be fun. Okay, well, guys,
thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks
Say
for
bye,
being
Callie.
here.
Say bye, Callie.
Bye, Callie.
Say bye.
I'll see you. Bye. Okay, bye. They are so sweet. Oh my gosh, they are just the sweetest couple ever. Plus, they had such a huge drive day. Normally, I have guests who have big drive days or things happen. They say, "Listen, this just isn't going to work," and they're like, "Nope, we got this. We're going to be there for you. We made a commitment." I'm like, "That's who they are. They're that awesome." So, thank you so much to Chris and Martha from Venturesome Couple for being here. What can I say? They rock. They're just really awesome. So, they're going to get back on the road and help our friends. And go from there. But I have a couple things I want to let you guys know of. I know that we're sort of cutting short today. We are going to sort of share. We're going to do like a director's cut. I'm going to bring my buddy back up here. Hey, buddy, are you still there?
I'm here.
We're going to do a director's cut of something really fun because I thought this will be really neat to do. We're going to share the video, if I can do this correctly. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, of what we did on the caverns. And we're going to talk through it and go from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I think it's great. So let's present some of that. Let me see if I can get the screen to go correctly. Where is it? It's over here.
Present,
oh man, this is tough.
There you go. Hey, that's me.
That's you.
Oh my.
Oh, I know. Now we got to go through it always these things. Let me get this out here.
Go click back and then forward. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now here's the question. Can you hear the volume?
Yep, loud and clear. Oh my God, nice shirt.
Nice shirt. So we're going to give you guys the director's cut. We're going to tell you behind the scenes on the video, and then you guys can watch it at your leisure. And if you want, I will drop the.
Nobody knows about it.
So we'll just talk over it, which is fun. So,
first, you had a different hairstyle today.
I did. I was hot, and it was ponytail day, which
it was hot.
If the hair is up, that means I'm talking business. That's a big kicker right there. Yeah.
And when it's hot out, there's things that have to be done. So you'll see that later in the video.
It was pretty cool. But the campground is really small, so if you guys go, you really got to make a reservation. I think there's like 15 spots. Really tiny.
I got lucky getting there. That's for sure.
It's gonna be really, really fun. I'll let you take a guess who it is.
Who is it? Can you intro?
I'm driving the van again. Imagine that. The weather was perfect.
Oh, the weather was beautiful.
Yeah.
You came in the perfect day.
So if you're just gonna go to the park and not to the cave, there's an entrance fee in the summertime.
Oh, did you pay for that when you came in?
But this is for the cave.
If you're 400, it's free.
Oh, okay.
I think it's when it's when the pool's open.
They have water and electric for 40, and primitive you wanted to take camping for 22. And they've got this little box here. So
No, I paid for the cave, and I got you a deal. Remember, you didn't pay that full price.
I think you got the senior discount.
That's not what it was. Okay, maybe it was.
Look at this.
Hey,
What you doing?
I was getting senior discounts when I was 55 in Canada, just so you know.
Thanks so much. This is fun. Okay, Lance screamed like a baby riding in the van.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't know what spelunking is. Leave my motorhome. Oh.
So see how small the campground is back there? It is really small.
You're lucky you got a spot. You really are.
I am.
You know, we did the mountain.
See, I'm taller than you are. I think.
With a hat on.
Oh, there's the door, which is really weird, creepy. We go up this hill, and it's like this door there, this little tiny building, and you open it up, and this is just the walls built. This is not part of the cave yet. Then you go down the stairs, 165 feet.
At least. She was like, salamanders, cave crickets, bats.
Don't touch.
Don't touch.
Any wet formations like the rocks around you, ask you not to touch those just because the oil.
Were you afraid at all when you were down there? Like afraid of earthquake, afraid of some rocks falling, anything like that?
I got a thing. I have a fear of like the water rising and not being able to get out of there quick enough. I'm always afraid when I go in caves like that because you just don't know. But it hadn't rained really, and I brought my waterproof matches. I brought my flashlight. I brought my cell phone. I brought my granola bar. I was like prepared. I figured if we're gonna be stuck there for 3 or 4 days, I would be ready.
Was it a waterproof cell phone?
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, this was beautiful.
This. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, cave crickets. Absolutely, Keely. Cave crickets.
This was a real like a tunnel type cave where it's just narrow hallways most of the time. A little bit of openings here and there. Most of the caves I've been into, they're grand theatrical, big ones. This was a very unique one.
And what's really cool is this is from the Mississippian period, not Mississippi, but Mississippian period, like 250 million years ago.
Yeah. Way before our time.
And they wanted to build
They ran a lot of electricity down there, and they put steps in a lot of spots and railings.
It was
like
cool. It was super cool.
That staircase going back up, man, that was straight up. How many steps? 140?
It was like 7.5 flights of stairs.
Yeah. Night, Adrian. Rose, see you on the next show. Wow, it's right, Bill. And what town was this in again? I can't remember. It was in Rickwood.
It was in Warrior, Alabama.
Okay. Now, how many times did you hit your head?
Twice.
And how many times did I save you from hitting your head again?
Twice. How many times do you take a blind person in a cave? Not a good idea.
No, not a good idea.
Yeah.
After you hit your head, how many times did I ask you what your name was?
I don't remember. So the markings on the walls are from some of the Boy Scouts that were down there. They hired Boy Scouts to help them
Really?
clean it up. And yeah, that's what it was from.
So we're how far?
I imagine the janitor had to sweep that place up.
I don't want to think about it.
What was the significance of the Pepsi thing?
So they sponsored they used to have sponsors for certain areas of the cave.
Right.
And what's even more interesting is the family that was in front of us, with the kids, they actually have their own YouTube channel. Do you remember what that was?
Rickwood Caverns Family Channel?
No, try again.
No idea.
Oh my goodness.
Do you remember?
I've got it written down. Yeah, exactly right. Product placement.
Yeah. 37 thumbs up. Woohoo!
All right, so these are these caveman drums, which have made a little sound, which is pretty cool. And Mr. Drummer down here thought it'd be fun to play on. The kids had a great time.
I think you videotaped me playing, didn't you?
Well, I think you tried to do Stairway to Heaven. On the cave drums.
Yep, here I come. I'm next. That was just one of them. I was like, bam, bam.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold. And she's
My
buying.
hands are broken fingers.
It was bad. Yeah, the comeback up was not. It was at least 7.5 flights of stairs plus, really steep.
You go down gradually, and then when you go back up, it's just like straight up.
Straight up. It was straight up. It was crazy. It was really gorgeous, really cool. And you could see where the water and the grooves. And we actually found a shark's tooth.
Yes, in the wall.
Yeah, in the rock. It was neat.
Now, did they not tell us that they have overnight camping there for, I guess, kids?
I don't think they let the kids camp in there anymore. I think they camp outside because when I was there, you were there before me, they had Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts outside camping.
I was going to go before you, but I thought I'd wait till you get there.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I almost hit my head there.
Oh, yeah.
We found a bat.
There's the bat.
Oh, what a cute little bat.
It's about the size of a large walnut. It was so small.
Well, they're cave bats. They're tiny.
And then there was honey dripping from the walls.
It's not honey. No, that's cave juice.
Oh, ew. That's gross.
It's creating those. That's called drapery. That's beautiful. Look at that, gorgeous. And the stalactites come from the top.
You got some pretty good pictures, didn't you? Look at that.
I've been known to take a few pictures.
My videos will be up in about 3 months.
All right, so just
A little
get
behind.
really cool. And highly suggest you guys try it out. But really neat stuff, really wet. So make sure you wear really good shoes and bring in.
It was wet.
It's get really cold down there.
Yes.
Very wet.
Oh,
And so
that was right behind my motorhome.
yeah,
That's
didn't
the
they
view
say?
I had.
Yeah, they did
Huh?
say don't shine the lights on the bats. She did say that. Yes,
Yes. And what did I do? First thing I got there.
shine a light on the bat.
Sorry. What happened? There's Puppy.
Rosie was there.
Alabama State Park. Yeah. So so now these are the trails we went on to. 2 different ones.
Boomer.
That guy needs a haircut. Why do you hang out with this guy? I don't get it.
I don't know, man.
And a lot of fun though.
I'm just in it for the senior discount.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Is the blue girl with the red shirt? Maybe.
isn't
What,
my hair officially longer than yours?
No, mine is officially longer now.
Just a little bit.
And we're gonna go take a hike.
So this was sort of scary, I gotta admit. When you go somewhere and they like caution,
Yeah. Cave area. Beware. Like
and then you're like, okay, there's that, and then you look at the other.
All right, it says caution, beware, cave area. So apparently,
Nice
gotta
hat.
watch it. So lots of interesting steps here.
what are you wearing? You're wearing my
And then you-
Boondockers with Boomers t-shirt. I just noticed that. Thanks. That's a good shout out for me. Okay, now snakes. No, snakes don't bother.
Okay, Howie Vance says Cave Crickets. That's an awesome name for a band. I think so too.
Okay, great.
Great
Ladies
idea.
and gentlemen, all the way from Los Angeles, it's good Crave.
Cave Crickets.
And last time we did this, what happened?
Okay, I changed my hat. Oh, that was later in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh! Last time we went on a hike. it
This was
so
after
cool.
lunch.
I didn't bring any band-aids.
Oh, now you're louder. Yeah, crank it right up. It's very low.
Them very carefully.
That's
Going through
better.
things because there's snakes and stuff. Hey, Lance, you see snakes?
Lions and tigers and bears.
Is that a cobra?
Wait, is that
See, ferns?
No fern. I don't see any ferns. Fern.
Is this the way we actually go?
I don't know.
I think you get.
Stagnant.
I'm walking this way. He's following me. Follow the redhead.
I don't know how. Every time you videotape, you would have me behind you, but technically, I was in front of you most of the time.
Uh-huh. Really?
Because she was like, "I'll stay behind you in case I trip. I'll land on you." I said, "Oh, okay, great."
It was rocky. It was really rocky.
Yeah, it was. We have a place just like this in Ontario. So if you guys ever come to Canada and visit, I will take you on an even amazinger one than this. Amazinger? Is that a word? I'm gonna
That's a word. Okay, here we go.
Looks like the woods to me. We're going on a hike. Don't touch the poison ivy or poison oak.
I had to get you from. You have to stop touching the green stuff.
Well, it looks good to eat.
Jeez. And he would find the holes. He's like, look, there's a cave. There's a hole. Let me go. Let's go check it out.
No, the bizarre thing, it was the footprints of
I fell backwards.
animals.
You gotta catch me?
Yes, dear.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, here we go.
Yes, dear.
See?
God.
Just like that.
We sound like a bickering old couple.
We'll be doing this 5 minutes after downpour here.
It rained a little
Look
while
at
ago.
this. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
Really cool.
Once again, look at you in a hole.
I'm trying to catch.
Well, I was helping that couple that was living in there.
Oh yeah,
I gave them a sandwich.
That's pretty awesome.
it's pretty cool. Let's not go there though today.
You didn't see the hand come out, did you?
Spiders? Are you afraid of spiders?
I'm afraid of them.
Afraid of snakes?
Nope.
Afraid of redheads?
A little bit.
Yep.
We're going to the farthest, I guess that was the northern
Everybody
point.
should be.
Now we're going to loop
Everybody
around all the way
Where's
back
the
to
waterfall? Asking for a
Hear
friend.
that?
to the-
We're halfway done.
There is one in the cave, but it hadn't rained enough for it to
The whole entire
pour down inside
Look at
as a
what,
waterfall.
flowers?
Bree, but
flowers, trees,
Caves over there.
caves.
Bree, that's what you need to do. Find caves
What else have you
or
seen?
caverns that have waterfalls in them. Ooh.
We saw
Stay out of the cave.
footprints. We don't even know what animal it is, and there's only one.
So this, if we go on the RV Unplugged together, like you mentioned, which would be pretty cool,
It's not a one-legged animal.
this is good practice for us.
It's great.
Correct?
Where's the
Yeah.
footprints?
This might be our audition tape.
There's only one footprint of an animal.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Maybe
Yeah,
they,
see,
even
one
hop.
footprint of an animal. Like you see one paw print,
Yeah,
but
one.
where's its other feet? And why don't
Did
they
you hike
continue
all the
down
time?
the path?
Oh yeah. I did.
Is this your kind of?
Yeah, this is my thing. Dude.
This is your thing?
Next to being at the
Yeah.
beach, this is my thing.
Okay, hiking is his jam.
Here we go.
I can't
Okay. Fear not, redheads are rare. There you go. You tell him, Pam.
I think Pamela's a redhead.
Me trying to keep my balance.
Yep. I told you, stay behind me. Let's go that way.
Oh, your car.
Woo. Skipping. Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows.
Somebody's cooking eggs. Oh, there.
Okay, how long have we been doing this?
No, an hour and a half.
It seems like a long time.
No.
I don't think it's that long.
Maybe half an hour.
And we found
You said it's an hour, and we're halfway
We found Bigfoot.
there.
We did?
We found a Bigfoot.
A Bigfoot.
Why is there always two of them?
I don't know.
We're only finding one print of the animals and things that are in this forest.
He gets a little worried.
I'm not worried.
I'm not worried.
Mumble, mumble,
Okay, so
mumble.
we found
Oh my God. Look at that.
There it is.
evidence of Bigfoot.
That was a huge footprint.
It's Bigfoot.
Okay, now if you haven't watched the video, watch
Why
this.
don't you put your shoe in there? How big is that?
True. Okay.
I didn't put it in. I was worried to get stuck.
Yeah, look at that. That is absolutely positively for sure Stan's feet.
Stan.
I don't think
Stan's
so.
feet.
That's Bigfoot.
Our buddy Stan from Ambuline Adventures.
There you go. RV, Lance, was this your last play date before heading back home?
Well, you know, I never see Bigfoot and Stan.
I did my play date. Yeah, probably. I guess so.
It's a bug.
And, Kevin, and this is why you need me to bring me on these hikes. Absolutely, Kevin. Oh my gosh.
Kevin's a good man to be following.
Jeez.
That was our sixth
So we
play
just got
date.
done with
If
the
you
hike.
want
It
to
was
call it
super
that.
cool. Lots of really neat things. Lance, what'd you learn on the hike?
What did I learn on
What'd
the
you learn?
hike?
Yeah.
To take it easy on the rocks because it's very jagged. Make
And?
sure I got your back. Make
Okay.
sure you're behind me.
Wow.
Tripped a little.
You
Just
tripped
a little. Okay.
Did you get any on that on video?
A little bit. It's okay. People don't need to know I'm so trippy.
No.
What else?
Nature's wonderful and beautiful, and it's just if you're a traveler in RV, or just get out there and just do this, man. This place
Yeah.
is amazing.
It's all about
Really?
adventure.
Those are all the
That's
caves.
That's the
All
cave,
caves.
man. There's the
I got a pool
pool.
there. The pool's pretty cool.
There's the big chair.
I
It's so
went-
tiny in that
Should I
chair.
wear,
Oh, and there's the band. Oh,
there's the
where's
adventure band.
Rosie? And you're wearing a skirt. Holy
I
moly.
know. I wear travel skirts. People don't know this. I know. Here we go.
Travel.
Kevin says Bigfoot wears Crocs.
Bigfoot wears Crocs. Oh.
Yeah. Trying to get some shade. You know, fair skin.
Now you only came for the day, but okay, you can stop it right now if you
Wait,
want.
wait, no. Oh, no. Oh,
Okay,
no.
take care. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Oh
Take
my
care.
gosh.
Bye.
You're the fun
Okay,
outfits
bye.
guy.
They don't need to see this part.
This is totally good.
Totally chill your light then.
What'd you say?
Whatever.
I said, it looks like a bat. It smells like a bat. It's
I've
probably
been working out.
Okay, so that was a really fun cave trip. It's really
What
really,
the heck is
uh,
wrong with that guy?
hot.
Put a shirt on.
really
How you
cold.
doing?
Oh, geez.
I'm sorry, everybody in the chat that had to see that.
Oh my god.
But
That's
if you
awesome.
just watch it and play it in slow motion, feel free. Okay, you're past your time. Other people are live right now.
I know. Listen, guys. Hey, listen, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a good sport. We just wanted to do the director's cut of that because it was really fun and it was a good time. So yeah, it was like, wait. My eyes.
I know, my eyes were burning too.
He was like,
Charlie Grace
Spanish
actually sent me a copy of this video. Said, "Do I have your approval?" I'm thinking, "Oh man." Okay,
did.
Fine.
I
Thank
did.
you.
I wanted your consent. It was important to have your consent. If we were going to free the nipple on the show, we want to make sure we went there.
Right, I'm free the nipple. I'm just lucky I was tanned. Being in Florida and California.
Oh, that's funny. All right, all right. Listen, hey, thanks for being my partner in crime on this. I appreciate it so much, and thanks everybody for being here. We will see you guys. Take a look. My lives are gonna be a little different coming up. We've got a lot of things going on, so make sure I'll put reminders in so you guys know where they're gonna be. But have a great week. We'll see everybody later. Have anything to say, big guy? Are you saying bye-bye? You sure bye-bye? Are you positive?
Bye-bye.
Are you
Or do I-
really positive? What?
Say goodbye,
Like-
ma'am.
Okay. Goodbye.